What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how the struggle is real. So the only reason why I'm talking about this is because the struggle is actually real, and there's people out there that have an image to prove to the world that are still in denial that the struggle is real. It's real. It's here. Get with it. Get used to it. Seriously. And this is to the people that's still in denial, that wants to maintain their image. I just don't understand. You see, everything is expensive. Everything is went up. You can't afford it. So stop trying to prove to the world that you can. It's okay to struggle. Times is rough. Times is tough. And that's just the harsh reality. And I'm going to say it raw and uncut because there's too many people that beats around the bush when they talk. And see, the problem is the world makes it okay and they make it normal to push an image over yourself that you know that you don't want to prove. But you too much of a follower to understand that. You too much of a follower to be a leader. And also, by the way, I don't own any copyrights to the music that's playing outside in the background. These people just came out of nowhere being loud around here. So excuse the background. But I hope you understand this message. People need to come to the realization that it is your time now to be the authentic you. I mean, literally, piece by piece, the world is revealing who you really are. The Matrix really is glitching because it's really exposing every piece of y'all worldly ass personalities. And I'm like, everything that I come to y'all and I talk about on this platform is because I be seeing it too often. Seeing it way too often. Every negative portion of the worldly people's personalities is just exposing itself. It's out there. And it's only out there because the whole world is doing it together. Everybody's doing everything in unison. Everybody just are brainwashed, spiritually sleep. They too far gone in the matrix to the point where they really feel like, nah, I can still afford that, even though it was at $100 5 weeks ago and it went up to $500. I could still afford that. You know, that's nothing. You know, get you some money. Y'all still trying to chase a bag that can't run. How are you chasing after something that can't even walk or run? Yeah, I gotta get to this money. Finna go chase the bag. It's okay if you can't make it to work every day. It's okay. Stop trying to force yourself and get yourself up and go to a job that you hate so damn much because you need to get this money so you can prove to the internet, to the social media world, that you really got it like that, even though behind closed doors you really don't. Behind closed doors you struggling to pay your phone bill, and your close friends and family members that's actually on your social media account knows that. But you have an image to prove to the world. You was just asking so-and-so for $40 the other day. But now all of a sudden you making statuses talking about go get you some money. Where they do that at? Y'all so stuck on proving an image to a world that don't even love you back. You love the world. You love everything in the world. But it don't love you back. And the people don't. The Matrix is definitely glitching because the world is at war with one another. The hate is real. The self-hate is real. The jealousy is real. Let me tell y'all something. A long time ago. And I'm not afraid to say what the reality is, by the way, because a lot of people are afraid to let it be known that they had some sort of government assistance. It's okay. You don't have to prove to the world that you're just this wealthy person knowing that you're not. Okay? We know who the real rich, wealthy ass people are. We know who they are. So it's like, it's okay to not have that much money. It's okay. I don't like, what's so unnormal about that? I don't understand. Everybody's not rich. Everybody's not wealthy. Okay? It's either you making it, you're barely making it, or you ain't. That's just how it is. So I say that to say, I'm not afraid to say that I used to be on I was on some form of government assistance back in the past, which was Section 8. So I'm not afraid to say that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people that has viewed my channel has some sort of public assistance, like Section 8, low income or whatever. But anywho, at the time I was living in another state and I was receiving that assistance, and there was a friend that I knew that was out there with me who also had received that assistance and had a nice place, she had a nice place, really huge apartment. And mine was really nice as well. I had the balcony and everything. Really nice. You know what I'm saying? So she let me come over and see her place. Really cute, really nice, real talk. She comes over and sees my place and it's like, how did you get this? I've been looking for something like this. I wish I had been known about this. I could have gotten something way nicer than where I'm at. I'm like, what? Girl, your place is nice. Trust me. Nah, it don't look like this though. It don't look like yours. You got the balcony. You got everything that I ever wanted. Bam. And it hit me right there. And I looked and I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. First of all, we're both blessed right now because we came from nothing to something. Both of us, we both struggled together. The struggle was real, okay? We got kids and everything, okay? You finally get you a place. I finally got me a place. I guess she was upset at the fact that I had a 2-bedroom. She had a 1-bedroom, and she felt like my place was way bigger than hers and things like that. But she had an extremely spacious 1-bedroom, really huge, really nice. And I didn't see anything wrong with it. She just felt like you got a 2-bedroom, it's like a condo, you have the balcony and everything, and you got a park, and the complex is just so nice, and you keep it up real nice. And I'm like, you keep your place up nice too, okay? We both doing well for each other. I'm not a hateful, jealous type of, friend. I've never been like that. If I had friends that came to me and said, Danny, can you give me $5 and I got it, I got you. I got you. I'm not even going to question you. I'm not even going to ask what you need it for. I'm not going to go tell you how to spend the $5. If you're hurting and I'm not, I got you. I've always been that type of person, because if you hurting and I'm hurting, we hurting together and we friends. So we should have each other's back. You know what I'm saying? We've been through it together. That's what I thought. And then, you get you a place. I get me a place. I'm grateful, I thought you was grateful. Then she had another friend as well that was out that way that ended up getting her a place. And her other friend had like a 3 or 4 bedroom townhome with, beautiful. But she just didn't keep it up, But my thing is, it's like, I've never been the type that any friend or anybody that knows me personally felt like when you around me, you have an image to keep up with. I've never been that type of friend. I've never been an ungrateful person either. Anybody that knows me knows that. I've always been humble, because I do know that, when you get something and you got too much pride and you show that to the world or whatever, and you got an image to keep up with and stuff like that, and you just get way too beside yourself, it can be taken away from you in a heartbeat. Trust me, it has happened to me, and I learned some harsh lessons. Seriously. You get something that you always been wanting, then you just like, oh, I'm the stuff. Yeah, I got this. I had my share of those days, honestly, and I learned my lesson from it. And I was young. But just to know that it's people that's close to you that will really despise you for you having better than them, and y'all been knowing each other for a long time, y'all struggled together, all of that. And it's like, chick, you should be grateful that you got what you got. Unfortunately, the friendship obviously did not work out later on down the line, but y'all gotta stop with the proving an image to a society that dislikes you, that cares nothing about you. Just because he doing it and she doing it and they doing it don't mean that you should do it. People will literally go and do fraud and crack cards just to prove their image to the world, just to prove it to social media. The struggle is real. Accept it. It's here. We're all struggling. Everybody is struggling. Trust me. I see the videos. I see people in the stores that is talking about it. People scrapping up change. I see it. People trying to find the last dime in their damn bag so they can pay for the rest of their groceries. I see it. I see people struggling to buy a damn banana, an apple, a loaf of bread. I see it. I see it. Not too many stores is getting visitors like Burlington Coat Factory, Target, Walmart, Foot Locker. Not too many stores is getting a lot of customers anymore because people, they are focusing on how they finna pay their rent. They focusing on how they finna pay their bills, get food in the house. The struggle is real. Put gas in the car. The struggle is real. People gotta figure out how they about to eat lunch for work tomorrow. What they gonna eat lunch? How they gonna eat lunch tomorrow? While trying to pay their phone bill. Gotta figure out how they gonna make it. That's just the reality. But people still don't get it. You would think, even after China exposed everything, you would think people would get it through their brains, but they still didn't. And it's crazy because I had told my husband this. I said, man, I can almost bet you people still finna be dumb as ever. Dumb as ever. Still spending all their damn money and then complaining at the same time. People are so gullible and brainwashed and just Follow the leader. It's just like follow the leader. We used to play that game in elementary school. Follow the leader. Y'all still not out that mindset? You see everything that's being exposed in front of you, and yet and still, it's like, let me chase the bag. I got to get to the money. I got to make this money. It's a damn shame. You don't prioritize things correctly. You care about partying, smoking, drinking, and you will literally spend everything that you got on that and getting the outfit. And then next week you trying to figure out how you about to pay your light bill, because you afraid your light's about to get shut off. Now you calling the same people that you was hanging out with, asking them for some money, and they telling you they ain't got it, even though they do. Priorities messed up. Especially in the black community. I'm going to just be 100. Especially these young people out here that still ain't got it together. They still ain't got it together. Still, even though they see everything that's unfolding in front of them. But you know what? I kind of take that back. Because unfortunately, they got parents that's around my age or a little bit older than me that has an image to prove to the world. They have an image their parents have an image to prove to the world. Their parents are social media addicts. Their parents are. So of course they're going to pick that up from their parents. They have a dysfunctional, dramatic, social media loving ass family that puts all of their business and exposes the family business all on social media. Then they have an image to prove to the world. Yeah. So stop trying to make it seem like you wasn't just at the grocery store from scrapping up change in your car so that you can get a loaf of bread. Stop trying to make it seem like you not struggling to pay your bills. Because everybody is struggling. Why are you so hell-bent on trying to prove yourself to the world? I don't understand. It's so many people out here that's in denial. In denial. They walk and roam this earth every day in denial. Nah. Even though stuff is expensive, I can still afford it. No, this is not happening right now. This is not happening. What's happening is all of that stuff that y'all love so much, everything that y'all love so much is making you crumble now into pieces. Your image is crumbling. It's either you wake up now or later. When your image done crumbles so hard to the point where you can't even pick yourself back up and put yourself back together. You ready to out yourself. Because you're afraid. I mean, it's really people out here like this, y'all. That's literally so depressed and angry right now. Because the world, Babylon is falling and it's ruining their image at the same time. And even although they're struggling behind closed doors and they don't want nobody to know, they still need to prove their image to the world. And they hate that they gotta struggle. They hate it. So what they do is they overwork themselves. They do anything possible to keep their job. Because every check that they get, it is not priorities that they take care of. They going to go rent Lamborghini trucks and buy bottles and food for all their friends that hate them or love them because you the one that's giving them everything that they ask for. So My thing is, I didn't want to make this video too long, but stop trying to prove to a world that hates you something that they going through as well. Because trust me, like I said, we all know where the rich people at. We know the rich folks live in luxurious lifestyles. We know that. And people literally, they're running and they running in that hamster wheel. Whew, and now they getting tired. And now they going out of breath. And now they give up. They give up. They fought all these years and they fought super hard to maintain an image that they realize that they can never get. Because the real rich folks is these evil, corrupt ass politicians and these celebrities. These musicians, these actors. These people that's running these organizations. People that's higher, that's high up in these job positions. These are the wealthy people. These are the people that get to live luxurious lifestyles and not have to chase after something that can't run. These are the people. Meanwhile, you're hell-bent on proving yourself to a world that hates you just to be more like them. You should want to be more like Christ. And just get it through your mind. Just understand that all they want you to do is chase after something that you will never have. Because they want you to work hard and play harder. Meaning, in their eyes, you ain't working hard enough to get what was passed down to them. These people had stuff passed down to them. Majority of them was fed with a silver spoon in their mouth. They don't know what the struggle is and what the struggle feel like. So go through the struggle, embrace it, and stop trying to hide and run from it. Stop. We all struggling. It's okay. It's okay. People out here barely making it. You better be grateful that you even got something. Because it's these people that have been in hurricanes, wildfires, tornadoes, and any other natural disaster that didn't happen, that didn't tore down everything that they had, wiped away their cars and, just everything that they had. And now they have to rebuild and start over from scratch. You better ask them. Because they went from, some of them, I'm just saying some of them, some of those people that ended up getting caught up in this unfortunate natural disasters. Unfortunately, some of those people, very rare, I don't know, a very small percent of those people was not grateful for what they had. You better embrace the struggle, be grateful, focus on trying to rebuild yourself. Create a new you, because obviously you see everything unfolding right before your very eyes. The government is corrupt. The system is corrupt. The American dream only exists for them. Okay? They want to ruin your life. That's all they want to do. They want to see you chasing after something that they know that you can't even get a hold of. They want to make things a whole lot more harder for you. And people know that. They know that, and they still fail to understand and realize that, and they keep running. And they getting slower. They slowing down. And it's either you gonna slow down and stop and take a breather and really realize, like, hold on. All them other people, they running. I gotta stop. I just realized something. They playing us. They fucking playing us. When is y'all, and I said this the other day, when is y'all going to take a second and stop and take a breather and say, hold on, wait a minute. This was created like this. It was already created this way. The system is not broken. The system was already created this way years ago. Many years ago. They created it like this. You got to understand that a lot of the people that are voting for these corrupt, evil politicians are a part of the problem. They're a part of the problem. But yet and still, they lay back and they complain all day long, running their mouth about this politician, that politician. But they're the ones that is being a part of the issue in the first place. This is my biggest reason for not voting is because it's not going to do anything. My vote doesn't matter, to be honest, because they're going to do what they want to do. And these officials are not elected, they're selected. They selected. But with your help as well, they're selected. You know, the people cried out for Trump, and they wanted Trump, and they got him. Now they don't want him. I mean, my biggest thing is, when is people gonna wake up and see the facts right in front of their face? When is people gonna wake up? All I want to say before I end this video is stop chasing after something that you can't maintain. These evil, corrupt people, these rich, wealthy folks, all this stuff was passed down to them. They want to struggle, though. They want to struggle. They want to know how the struggle feels, but they got too much pride to know how it feels. So they also have their image to keep up with. But they don't even know that their image is being kept up with already, because everything that they got was passed down to them. And they able to hold their own right now. The wrath is definitely upon them. Why would you want to be in the same boat as them? Why? Because people get rich and they change for the worse. Because then they forgot where they came from. They forgot where they came from. They gain so much pride and they forget about being grateful. All I'm going to say is, get it together, y'all. Real talk. The struggle is real. Embrace the struggle. We all feel it. It's here. It's here. Nevertheless, wake them folks up.